Speculative decoding. How to make any LLM 3x faster. For free. There's a question that comes up in every LLM system design interview. And most candidates get it wrong. The interviewer says your chatbot is slow. The candidate says, buy a bigger GPU. Wrong. The real answer saves you 3x the cost without changing a single parameter. It's a technique called speculative decoding. Here's how it works, and why almost every serious LLM deployment in 2026 is using some version of it. In 2026, every LLM product hits the same wall. Your model benchmarks at 200 tokens per second in a synthetic test the moment real users start chatting. Latency spikes. Per token latency goes from 30 milliseconds to 300. Your GPU dashboard shows 80% utilization. But you're still throttling users. Why? The answer is something the systems community calls the memory-bound trap. When an LLM generates a token, it doesn't actually do that much math. A 7B model needs roughly 14 gigaflops per token. An H100 can do about 1000 teraflops. So one token should take 14 nanoseconds of compute. It doesn't. It takes 50 milliseconds. The other 49.99 milliseconds. Your GPU is sitting there, waiting for memory. The memory that matters is the KV cache. Every token the model has seen in the conversation. It has stored a key and a value vector. As the conversation grows, this cache grows. Reading it from high bandwidth memory becomes the bottleneck. The arithmetic units, the things that actually compute, are starved. Speculative decoding is the cleanest fix we have. And the core idea is almost embarrassingly simple. Instead of letting your big, slow, expensive model generate one token at a time, you let a small, fast, cheap model generate a few tokens first, then your big model checks them all at once. If it agrees, great, you just generated 3 to 5 tokens in the time it would have taken to generate one. If it disagrees, you keep only the tokens it agrees with and regenerate the rest. This works because of a beautiful mathematical property. The big model doesn't just say, this token is right or wrong. It gives you a full probability distribution over the next 50,000 tokens in its vocabulary. So when the small model proposes a token, the big model can compute the exact probability it would have generated that token. If the small model thought the token was likely, the big model usually agrees. When they disagree, the big model can correct using rejection sampling. The output is bit for bit identical to what the big model would have generated alone. No quality loss. None. This is called the speculative sampling theorem. It was proven independently in late 2022 by two groups. One at Google, one at DeepMind. The math came out identical. The speed-up math is clean. Say your small model is 10x faster than your big model. A 1B drafting for a 10B. Your big model takes 50 milliseconds per forward pass. Without speculative decoding, you pay 50 milliseconds per token. Sequentially, with it, you spend 5 milliseconds generating 5 draft tokens. Then 50 milliseconds to verify all 5 in parallel. Total, 55 milliseconds for 5 tokens, which is 11 milliseconds per token. That's a 4.5x speedup. In practice, 2 to 3x is more typical because not every draft token gets accepted. But the principle holds. The big model isn't doing more work. It's doing the same work in a more efficient shape. Instead of 5 sequential passes of 50 milliseconds each, it's one parallel pass of 50 milliseconds. You've converted a memory-bound sequential problem into a compute-bound parallel one. The GPU is finally doing what it was designed to do. There are three main flavors in production today. Self-speculative decoding uses the same model with different exit points, where early layers draft and later layers verify. Medusa and Eagle are popular variants of this. The second is draft model speculative decoding, where you train a separate small model to imitate the big one. Eagle 2 and Eagle 3 are state-of-the-art here. The third, and the one I'm most excited about, is diffusion-style speculative decoding. This is what Google just shipped on TPUs in 2026 with DFlash. Instead of generating tokens one at a time, the draft model generates the whole block of tokens in parallel using a block diffusion architecture. And the big model verifies the block. The acceptance rate is much higher. Google reports 3x speedup on production TPU workloads with no quality regression. For builders, the implementation is essentially free. vLLM has speculative decoding built in. You can enable it with a one-line config change. Llama.cpp supports it. Hugging Face Transformers supports it. There is no excuse not to use it in 2026. Here's why this matters beyond the speedup. First, cost. If you can serve 3x more users on the same hardware, your cost per token drops by 3x. For a product doing 1 billion tokens a day at $1 per million tokens, that's $1,000 a day saved. Speculative decoding pays for itself in the first hour. Second, latency. The user-facing latency drop is the actual product win. A chatbot that responds in 100 milliseconds instead of 300 feels different. It is the difference between fast and feels slow. Third, this is the question interviewers ask. Your LLM system is too slow. What do you do? The expected answer in 2026 is speculative decoding. Not bigger GPUs. Not batching. Speculative decoding. If you cannot articulate why. The memory-bound argument. The draft then verify architecture. The bit-for-bit equivalence. You will not pass the bar. For your own research, the open problems are real. How do you make the draft model cheap to train? How do you handle the case where the draft model is confidently wrong? How do you tune acceptance length at different context lengths? These are publishable questions. The Berkeley Group just released a thesis in 2025 showing existing methods are nowhere near a theoretical upper bound on speedup. There is room to push. The takeaway: anytime you see a sequential process that is compute light but memory heavy, ask whether you can predict the next steps in parallel. LLMs are the canonical example, but the pattern shows up everywhere. In compilation, in code generation, in planning, even in database query optimization. Quick recap. Speculative decoding uses a small, fast model to draft tokens and a big, accurate model to verify them in parallel. The output is identical to the big model alone. No quality loss. The speedup is typically 2 to 3x, sometimes 4x. The math was proven in 2022. The implementation is free in vLLM, Llama.cpp, and Hugging Face. If your LLM product is slow in 2026, this is the first thing to try. This is the first video on Serious Code. We are going to do this every week. One AI technique, explained like you are going to use it on Monday. With the math, the code, and the interview answers. If you want to go deeper, the Berkeley thesis and the Google DFlash paper are linked below. Subscribe if you want a new technique every week. See you in the next one.